So runner at second, 2 down. Random getting ready to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
In the air, right field. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We play 2 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, number 8. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Saved. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play. Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Young to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Random with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Here's Josh Young. 2 outs. Ripped on a line to center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Gray checks the runner, and he's back in there.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Runner on the go again. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back here at Citi Field, on to the 4th. And now Marcus, there's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Random swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Soto. 1 runs in. Here comes Alvarez around third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. Back even. It's 3-3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Randy Arozarena. 1-1 now. Grounds one to short. Seager. He is safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Now here's a flare off the bat. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. They get 2 and draw even again. We played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. 1 down. Runner at first. So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. And that's a base hit. The throw in. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feet. There's
out.
1 to first.
No,
not
he's in
in
there.
time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And stepping in for New York, Randy Arozarena.
Runner.
To first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. That's out to center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up.
Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout. Random had a good day at the office, even in defeat. One down. Now batting Tyler Wade. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Randall.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball. And that is out of play. Righty delivers. And that one upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Next to hit, Randy Arozarena. Throw over to first. Random back on a dive.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line to left. And out number one on the grab. Ronnie Mauricio now. That one lines softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Anthony Volpe. Double steal. In the air, right side. Squeezes it. Here comes the throw to second with the throw and no chance. Man at first, one away. That one misses. Ball one. And that's down and away. One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. His 12th of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Top of the 6th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives and he can't hang on. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Merrill snags it for the second out. So 2 down. Stepping in, Evan Carter. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped on a line to center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The throw in. Round second, digging for third. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets strand the tying run on base to win it. Random. Top of the second. Now the DH for the Padres, Eggy Rosario. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
He swings and fouls one off. Random launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one is inside. And it is 2-1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Bogaerts handles the chance. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go.
Move to first. Random dives back in safely. Arozarena in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Runner takes off on the ground. Bogaerts fields it cleanly, fires over to first. They get the out on Arozarena. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario. And that one is lifted in the air. Random flying after this one. He's got it. And that is that. 1 out, base is empty. Ball 1, no strikes. Fouled off down the right side. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Up and in, and that is ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Random went deep in his most recent game. And a pitch. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. High in the air, out to right. Tatis. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Random. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Campusano collects, fires to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave a pair. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Starling Marte.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Runner on the go. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres even this series up at a game apiece. Random had a poor showing, needed to. And we're back. 2nd inning set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Musgrove back to work. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Wade makes a nice running catch. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here comes Alvarez around third. He scores to tie it up. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Across is the runner from first. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out inning. One down. Evan Carter now at the plate. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Not stopping. He's going for three. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Random now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. Wow! Ball game! He'll touch them all. And the Mets walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Random had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. Close one here today. One down. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball line to center. Random makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. Rosario handles, throws to first, and that is that. No run. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And ball one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch. Right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that's down, a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That clips a corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Random matched a homer in his last game. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. So they're all loaded up. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive. He's got it. That is the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. So the tying run at second. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Random should have this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. To third. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. Random with a forgettable showing in this one. First and second, 2 outs. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Random under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. No runs. And the batter now, Random.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Williams with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That one ripped. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the lineup flips over. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Random takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The pitch. This to third. Slinging it to first in time. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Brady House. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Out to center. Young has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. So up next for New York, Random. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air right field. Garrett sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs. Random had a decent showing in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical.
So 2 down, Random getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls,
He's in a
2
great
strikes.
spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Line drive. Adam in center field. No outs. Runner on second. That's to third. House tosses across to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a base hit. Throw into third. He's in there. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long run. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. Boots it.
Now second and third and nobody out. Hung up in a rundown now, and they tag him out. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Jesse Winker. This to third. Fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. And it's a 1-run game.
Such great concentration.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Brandon Nimmo. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Brando had a rough go of it in the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results.
It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And now the center fielder, Random.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
On the ground to third. Birdie to Horner at second for one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran catcher, Carson Kelly. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Shota back to work. And there's a strike.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on the go. The other way, and that's a base hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Starling Marte. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
That one the other way. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Number 15.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
McNeil off of first with two away. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ronnie Mauricio now. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. He beats it safe, and the lead is up to 5.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Base hit, rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's now a 6-run lead. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. So bases all loaded up. Random, the next to hit. He's got some power, no doubt. That misses, and that is ball one. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. Out to escape a base. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives and he can't hang on. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Line drive, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a ground ball. Birdie fires over to first. And that is that. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. There's so much.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 of the series on the road. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Line drive. Sliding, and he makes the catch.
Well, really nice looking play right there for the out. And I could say as a former outfielder, it's nice to get down on a level where you can really see the ball into your glove. Some people think that it might be easier to stay standing upright, but I think to be bent over and unsure about exactly how low it's going to go could be difficult in the end. So nice decision by the outfielder right there.
Random in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Ground ball to first, could be two. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. First and second, one out. Now it's Randy. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right side, over to Swanson. He turns it back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground. And that one handled. Fires to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That's a hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. He beats the tag. And they're up by 3. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Random. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw into third. The tag out. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Random. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs even this series up at a game apiece. Random with a less than great game. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bars. There goes the runner. Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Man at first with 1 gone. And here's the rookie center fielder, Random. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Fouled off. He was late. Random measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And a superb diving catch. Runner tags at second. The relay throw in there safely. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. Nico Horner will come up to hit. This to center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Half on his way to third. The throw in. And he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Line, and that's a base hit. One run's in. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 2-zip.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hit coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One down, and stepping in for New York, Randy Arozarena. And the righty deals. Runner on the move, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. 2 outs. Struck him out looking. But 2 runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw to third. Now around second, going for third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. So a man at first. Random digs in now. And a swing and a miss there. Merriweather, the tall righty, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Laser could be trouble. Alvarez through second. Coming home. Cut off, throw to second. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. In half, up to hit. Hammer, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Now at the plate, Random, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Dives, and it can't hang on. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And that one hammered way back there. It bangs off the wall. Here comes Alvarez around third. Relay throw home. He'll score. And the Mets even it up. It's 2-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Move to second, and he's back safely. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner takes off for third. That's ball 4. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two on, one out. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Out there to center. Reaching down and makes the grab.
I mean, he's pitching right now like a guy who doesn't have more than a 93-mile-per-hour fastball at best.
Random up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Rips one to right. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Runner takes off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs. So 2 down. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Random up now for the Mets. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. 2 outs. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Sanchez flashes the leather on the man at first. Random up now for the Mets. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Oh my, epic rob right there. They were already celebrating, thought they had the walk-off home run, but he goes up at the fence and makes an incredible catch to save the ball game.
So digging in, Random. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. And here in extra innings. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Edwards fires to first in time. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this one. Random with some solid production in the win.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
So 2 down, and here's the rookie center fielder, Random. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw in, not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. Hard hit, right side. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, number 5. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Random on the move to the gap. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Coming home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. 2 outs, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Random. 1 for 3. Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far.
Two outs, bases full. Brandon getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos. This to center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. That's smashed towards center. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds 2nd. And he's into 3rd base with a leadoff triple.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the 2nd deck it goes. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And there's a ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Sanchez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around 2nd now as they still don't have it. And it's a 2-out triple to put the tying run on at 3rd. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Grounds one to short. Throws across the diamond, and the inning is over. Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. And that is the ball game. Random had a solid game for them, a real contributor.